bunny suit. I wish we all did.
We saw a guy at the Improv the other day wearing a suit.
Yeah, of course.
By himself with a suit. His poor girlfriend sitting there making believe she's having a good time.
Wait, he's wearing a full bunny suit at the Improv?
He wore, like his girlfriend was like, it's just something he wears.
How you doing, cocksuckers? Joey Patois here. Here at the church, we attack you in many ways. Jesus made a comeback on a Sunday, cocksuckers. Don't worry about nothing. This is a superset type of Sunday. And look at the great... Oh, shit.
What's up, guys? Oh, look, I'm backlit. Hey, happy Easter.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Sunday.
Looking better than ever, you understand me? What more can you do? That's how we're doing it here today at the church, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, smoking a cigarette like Lee Harvey. Look at me, I look like Lee Harvey after a shower, you know what I'm saying? We're going deep into the murky waters. We played it from both directions to show you. Sunrise, cousins to the tequila sunrise. A lot of people didn't know that. I thought I'd drop it on you, a little bartending knowledge there from my days at the American Bartending Institute. A lot of people don't know that about throwing heat standing there.
It's my stripper cash.
Look at her throwing heat.
Look at my toenails in the black light. They glow. Oh, you turned out the black light. Never mind. Never mind. Can't see it.
Turn off the lights. Lee, you ready? Do it. Here we go. Listen, Kate. Crystal went within the flowers. Turn my days to frozen hours. Are you fucking kidding me? Snow blind in the sun. I was listening to this at 17 going, fuck it, what's that
About this.
slinging dick and giving out.
Joey also knows all the words to J-Lo. That's real shit. All the words to J-Lo. For real. We did a road gig together, me and Joey Diaz, and he was singing J-Lo in the car, and he knew every word. Aww.
Lee, up, let's do it.
I love you guys.
One shot blue.
We're about to do church. Do the church what's happening now. Joey Diaz. I really need bunny ears. I wonder if there's a bunny ear filter that we can put on our faces. Does anyone know?
No funny filters. You want to put funny filters?
No, but like a
put
rabbit.
something on your monkey, like fire. Now, and you will not regret seeing the life you learned before we met. Whoa!
There's no cocaine. I kind of wish there was today. I'm not gonna lie. Send me some.
We do it this way. You want to do it that way? You do it that way. Here we go. What? Banana in Jersey running things. Timmy Jr.
You're gonna dance for them, Lee? Dance for them, Lee, please. Come on, Lee. I'll get banned from Instagram. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
I'll show you my balls.
No, you won't. But if you meet to me, can you at least send me? Oh my God! Oh my God!
You didn't leave either. You know what I'm saying?
You said you didn't leave.
Somebody
That's
says,
the best advice.
I'm going to show you my balls and be on roller skates. Fair war.
I'm gonna kill myself. Why is this happening? Easter. I know that.
I'll put like a bread tie on it and save the juice in there for you for later. It swells up like a snake, and then I blast it later.
Happy Easter, everyone. Lee wishes his eyes were burned out.
Washed your hands and you're putting weed. I don't want to smoke ball weed.
Yeah, come here. Lee, come here.
Why are you going to get a little ball vape? I don't want
Because she sniffed enough ball vape. Come here.
I'm
The
afraid.
spirit of Harvey Weinstein comes in.
It's never
and she
happened
shows
before.
up.
I was going to say,
I don't even look hot. I didn't do anything to instigate the balls. Just
She shows up with the spirit of Marilyn Monroe and a little crazy shit. So, you know,
you're right.
if you meet a woman and she ain't got the spirit of Marilyn Monroe in her, you can't.
Oh my God.
We came out the box time strong. Now listen, we're sitting here, we're talking, and listen, until about I was 34, the game changer would be when I take my nutsack out of the packets. People would die. It would be hysterical. It was hysterical.
Joey showed me his balls for Easter. That was my Easter gift. I walked in here and
Those are the eggs of life.
They weren't waiting for you. That sounds boring.
No, they weren't waiting like out when I got here.
When you looked at them, you should
What?
have seen the look on your face.
If you guys weren't watching the pre-church periscope, Joey's like, I'm going to take my balls out. And I was like, no, you're not. He's like, I'm going to do it. And I totally thought he was joking. You have the weirdest, hugest balls. They're huge.
You got to see if I stand up and I dip them into your mouth.
Oh my God.
teabag
Joey,
you to death.
stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
I'd be 2 feet away from you.
No.
Like I could be 2 feet away from you And you got my balls from here to there. It's like a piece of bubble gum that you stepped on.
Oh my God. No, they really
Endless.
are.
And they've been like that since I was a kid.
Holy shit. Shut up. When you were really little,
Like
did you have massive balls? But they're also
balls.
they're pancakes.
And I got a beauty mark.
No, you don't.
Yes,
I don't believe
do.
it. I didn't
I'll
see
show
that.
it
No,
to you.
I don't want to see. I trust
It's a
you.
beautiful beauty mark.
Oh my God. I'm dead.
Sometimes when I'm at home naked at night and there's nobody home,
Jesus Christ.
sometimes I pull my balls to the side and I just take that skin and I rub it. I put cream on it to maintain them. I've taken care of my nutsacks over the years.
That's just called masturbating, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Isn't that
called
just a version of masturbating?
No. Man, I got
Playing with
problems
your
with
balls?
that area because I can't.
You have ball problems?
Not ball problems. I have rash problems. I have heat. I can't be around heat. So
Of course not.
Like when I work out and stuff like that, the moisture, like I have to go right from the gym to wash ever since I've been a kid.
Of course, because your balls are the longest, flattest.
And I get a rash under my armpits. I can't have moisture under my armpits
Okay, I
or
don't
close
know
to
about-
my legs. Yeah. The name of the document is Where I Got My Balls From. What am I going to do? A picture of my city? Anybody would do that. So I went to her house because she's a professional photographer.
Felicia?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's fucking tremendous.
That's cool.
I knocked on the door. As a matter of fact, the best pictures that you'll ever see of me, which I don't like taking pictures because I'm not a good-looking dude.
Yes, you are, but
When
whatever.
Felicia takes a picture of me, she's phenomenal. Her photography with me really works. So
Yeah.
I had seen that, and she's a friend like you. So I knocked on her door, and I told her the name of my documentary, and I explained to her that I
Can you
needed a
take a
favor.
photo of my balls? You
I
asked
swear
her.
to God, I go, I need a big favor from you. I go, and I told my wife already I was going to ask you because she's friends with my wife.
Yeah.
My wife.
Your
looked
wife
at-
doesn't care, right?
No, when I told my wife at first, she looked at me like, she goes, you know what? That's between you and her. Like, my wife is that cool. She goes, if you want, I go, well, who else is going to take a picture of my balls and do it professionally? So I knocked on her door and I looked her in the eye and I'm like, listen, would you mind taking a picture of my balls for a cover? And at first, you should have seen her face. Like,
Did she think you were joking? Because I would totally think you were joking.
she thought I was joking. But then she's a professional, and she goes, okay, I'll go get my stuff. And she got all done up and everything. Like I said,
She got done up? She put on like makeup to
like,
take...
I got to her house, and she was like in a robe, basically. Like, I'm like, let me talk to you about
I love that
something.
she put on makeup to take a photo of your balls. That's
No, she just got
done
dressed.
up.
you know,
Oh, she just got dressed. Oh, okay. You know what's funny is you saying your wife is so cool about it. Like, of course she is, because a girl taking a photo of your balls is not a turn on. Like, if you're taking naked photos of a hot chick, you're a guy, it's one thing. No girl ever is going to see a dude's balls and be like, I have to jump
I
that.
thought I would never call a woman and ask them that.
I thought you did.
No, I went to her house directly.
Oh.
I knocked on the door.
Oh, that's better.
I called her.
You
and
showed
said
up at her house. Hi, can I
Yeah.
show you my balls? And you take a photo?
No. I called her from outside, and I go, do you have a minute to talk? And she's like, yeah. I go, can you talk right now? She goes, yeah, why? I go, I'm outside. She goes, oh, come in.
You called her from outside her house?
Yeah. And I
That's
go,
interesting.
You know, in those days, we were doing a podcast together, so we were Goombas.
Oh, it's different.
So she was like, what's up? And I go, listen, I need a cover of my ball sack for a DVD I'm trying to sell. And the look on her face. But then, if you're a photographer
It's not that big a deal.
and you like art like that, like sometimes I look at a picture from like the Andy Warhol days or something of a woman naked,
Yeah.
and you look at something and you see something different.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's just like a
Sometimes you
comic
see
watching
something-
comedy sees
Yeah.
it different.
Something different. So, like that, I did it. I'm a comic. And I did it for that reason. I had big balls, and I wanted to show where I got them from. But at the same time, look how I left the underwear. It's an artistic type
I
picture.
can't believe you're wearing tighty whities. That's
Like,
the
I
best.
wish
Do you wear
somebody-
those still?
No, I wear MeUndies now, you know, because they didn't sponsor
right.
me at the time. But I would love for somebody to frame that and put that in a museum. And
If you send me that, I'll put it up in my apartment. I'm not
I
kidding.
know you would.
I would love that.
You would curate that. That's a good
True,
picture.
but you also have a way of. Do you remember the first time you talked to me? Because I do. On the phone. Do you remember this? Because I remember it. You have a way of letting the girl know you're not being a creep. Because you called me. I'll never forget this. You're awesome for doing this. I used to post those in a bikini photos. I don't do it much anymore. I miss it. Where I would go to places, I'd wear a bikini, you know this, if they don't, and I shouldn't be there in a bikini, but I would act normal, like a hospital. So I'd just be like pushing a gurney in a hospital in a bikini. And the funny thing about the photos was no one knows why I'm there, so people are looking at me weird, so they're funny. You called me, and I used to take shit for this, which we'll talk about, but like, people hated that I was doing it. They were like, you can't be doing bikini photos and be a comic, pick. And you called me, and you said, hey, Joey Diaz, I don't think we've really talked much, but I just wanted to tell you, those in a bikini photos you do are so funny. And you said, my wife and I sit around and laugh.
We howl.
Yeah, but the minute you said, my wife and I sit around laughing, you let me know, hey, I'm not trying to hit on you. I'm not being creepy. Because I didn't know you yet I'd maybe met you once. Yeah.
I don't know how we followed each other, but
I don't either.
There was a 6-month thing there where, but those pictures you were showing me, you were putting yourself, it was a part of marketing that you did on your side that I think was genius. I remember times just howling.
Thanks.
Because it was like you with cowboy boots talking to a homeless guy, or you online and the faces on people online.
I tried to look not hot in those photos on purpose. Like the only hot thing was a bikini, but I would wear ugly shoes and be goofy.
Goofy, yeah.
That's what the thing was. That's not a big deal though. I tell the people I bring during the day I like to chill. I do. I don't like to be around people all day, but after the show it's nice to have somebody to kick it with, Red Band's fun. Red Band and I have fun on the road a lot. Too much, actually.
Red Band.
He's a psycho.
He's a lot of fun. We used to go out with Red Band in 2003.
Back in the day.
And it was him, Duncan, me, and Ari, and Joe. And then Joe got really big, and it was add Eddie Bravo and Tate to that. So
every week?
Every time Joe went on the road, sometimes Duncan wouldn't go, but I still remember a young Red Band, very shy, very much like Lee. And then he started drinking, and the best is when I got him coke in Austin, because this had to be, I stopped doing coke in 2007, so this has to be 2003.
Yeah.
When people would hate me before Rogan. But Rogan, I was such a high energy, dirty comic that I would create such a ruckus that he would force himself to follow me.
Yeah, I can't imagine. You're hard to follow.
He was that. This is why Rogan is so good. He took a challenge on. It's weird that it's Tuesday, April 2nd. You got another shot. You start from 0. Here we go, baby.
I wanna be around
as you used to do with Lee.
I still go through moments, but for real, like the first 2 years I did comedy, I would get so nervous. And I've been on stage my whole life. But I mean, I would wake up in the morning if I had a show at 8, I'd be nauseous all day. So nervous I'd want to cancel. And sometimes I would. So I just thought I shouldn't be doing this or I wouldn't feel this way. But then every time I'd go on, I would do okay. Well enough that it would be fun. First place I ever got on stage was Room 5, doing stand-up. Room 5, which is Acme Comedy School, has like a side room on La Brea in LA. That was the first. The second place was a Comedy Store. It was a bringer show at the Comedy Store, which for people who don't know means basically like you get to go on stage, but you have to bring like make 10 of your friends come watch you and they hate you. Because you make them keep coming back. You're like, you have to come see me again, or they won't let you on stage if they don't show up. So your fucking friends are going broke.
That thing there.
Joey, put your fucking Jesus Christ!
God damn it, Joey!
Joey just pulled his balls out again.
I got you.
I am.
I got you.
Me too. This is a Me Too moment. You owe me now. You owe me $1,000. Do you know how much trouble I'm in, by the way? For on stage, I do Me Too jokes. Were you doing that much blow that you would just miss days?
No. At this point, I was always on time. Towards the end of the longest show, it was a problem because they wanted to double check with me that they like, and that hurt my feelings. Okay, that's like me coming up to you and going, "Ken, I got this TV role for you. I want you to play a series regular, but I can't have you doing a particular thing if you're going to do this because I want you to be at the top of your game."
I kind of get it, though. I couldn't act on
I can't have you there at 9 in the morning hungover. So
yeah,
we're going to shoot 3 weeks straight, and what I'll do is If you show up nice and everything, I'll give you 5 G's to go on vacation and for your big bag of blow. In fact, when you get to where you're going, I have a bag of blow waiting for you in the hotel. And that's the traps of the business.
It's so funny you said that because I've said this, like, it's weird. Everything you're saying today, I've been talking about lately. I was talking about this with someone recently because I said all the comics I know who are the most successful are pretty much sober. Like maybe a little weed, whatever, maybe a drink every here and there, but either totally sober or mostly sober. And I think there is a point, you're right, because you get to a point that I don't know if people realize where, and I'm kind of there right now. I feel like I'm there right now. I'm right on the brink of making something that'll probably make me a lot of money. I feel like my comedy's getting right where I want it to be. I feel right on the edge of like something, but I'm so busy. I'm doing so much. I'm so overwhelmed. I need an assistant so bad, but I can't afford it.
No,
I can't.
You don't need an assistant. You have to do all this work. I would never hire an assistant. I could never give him that title. I could never send somebody to the dry cleaners. I could never go, Lee, can you get me a water and make sure it's Perrier? Or Lee, I need an egg white omelet. I
don't
could never
want
do that. I would never do that to somebody. That's demoralizing.
I don't want that.
If Lee comes to me and he goes, dog, I'm going to the taco stand. You might as well get something. Yeah, get me something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would never want an assistant to go.
I just mean like some.
Bro, I knew assistants that were walking dogs.
That's just lazy.
Picking up their dog shit. That's just, there's nothing that wants to get me in this business.
No.
I didn't learn anything from that lesson. I like an assistant. If you come to me and you go, listen, bro, I want to be tip-top notch podcasting. How can I help you?
That's what I mean, though.
You know, how can I come to the show and I go, well, you know what? You go out every night? Yeah, I'm 50. I don't go out every night. Why don't you do a segment on the LA club scene once a month and come in every night and, you know, little by little, once you come in and go, Joey, I got this club to sponsor me. This club will buy us dinner whenever we want to, because that's all it is. I love you because you never complain. You're always working. The other night I called you with Lee in the car, and what I say to you? I got Lee in the car with a gram of blow and a bag of condoms. And you were like, I'll come back and meet you guys.
I really did say, I'll come back and meet you, but not because I want to.
No.
I don't hear that. Dom Herrera told me I'm unsexually harassable, and I think it's because I'm so used to you guys talking like that. I don't think about it.
No, because everybody's trying to fix you and Lee up.
That's hilarious.
This is like what's
going to happen?
If the church had an episode of The Bachelor Show, this would be it. Lee courting you.
Oh my God,
from day
I
one,
love it.
coming over to your house with roses and taking you to his family. Let's go to my favorite sushi place. And he walks in and he knows all the Japanese waiters. And
I love that.
That's what we're going to do.
Let's go out, Lee.
We're going to invest in a reality show of Lee, put him up against 5 contestants.
It's fueling these fires, by the way.
I mean, I love Lee. I would feel bad about his recent ex. I'm really bad about that.
Like the Christian woman in you doesn't want to go, Lee, take your balls out. Let me like.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Wait.
I just wanted to see where your Christianity was at.
I don't know. How close are you to ending? Because there's something I was going to tell you I think you'll like. Are you done?
Tell me. No, it's never done when you're here.
You're going to like this story. And so will they. Because I never told it, but it's the best story to inspire you to keep working. All of us. This is crazy. My birthday was December 12th, right? The night of the 11th, I did a bar show, The Parlor, Jay Davis show. Dave Chappelle and Donnell Rawlins dropped in. And I'm friends with Donnell. And I've met Dave in passing, but I didn't know him personally. So I'm friends with Donnell. And he's like, yo, isn't your birthday tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. He's like, we got to go get dinner. So me, Donnell, Dave Chappelle, and Mo Amer, we all go out to get food. Mo Amer, yeah. Late, midnight, we go to get food after the show.
You go to campus?
We actually went to, what the fuck is the name? I can't remember the name of the place we went to. A pizza place. So we're at this place eating. We're all pretty drunk. I was drunk. Whatever. 1 a.m. And Donnell's like, what do you guys want to do now? And Chappelle goes, let's go to the Comedy Store and get on stage. And Donnell goes, really, man? We all did like 2 spots tonight. You want to just party? We're already drinking, whatever. You know what Chappelle said? This is like in this past December. He goes, why, man? No one gets better by partying. On a Monday night, we drive to the Comedy Store, which on the way there, this is one of the most surreal moments of my life, but I was too fucked up to appreciate it. He showed me on his cell phone some of the Me Too stuff on his new special that just came out before it came out. So I got to see like a preview of that. And then, and also he told me he liked one of the bits I did at the parlor, which like, you know, I'm like, oh, this is the best birthday. And then we go to the store and Chappelle gets on stage. There's like 5 people left. The OR, 1 o'clock, 1:30 on a Monday, gets on stage and does like a half an hour. But I will never forget, because I'm like, he's Dave Chappelle and he's still like not going to get better drinking on a Monday, and went back to work and did a 3rd spot and had a special about to come out. So it's not like he's like running stuff for another one yet. You know what I mean? Like, and I was so inspired, and I was like, that's what you do.
I want to thank my girl, Kate Quigley, and listen, from the bottom of my heart, you know I love you guys, and I never want you to have a bad experience. Go see Kate Quigley this weekend at the Stress Factory. Say hello, give her a hug, bring her a joint, tell her she's banging. Don't touch her, cocksuckers. Where you at, Kate Quigley? KateQuigley.com?
I love you so much. KateQuigley.com. You can get all my dates through there, or Kate Q Funny.
You're beautiful, baby.
I love you so much.
Syatt, I love you. Happy Christ Killer Day. Easter, I saw a bunch of Jews walking around yesterday depressed because fucking Jesus made a comeback. They thought they killed the cocksucker. Anyway, that muley.
Woo! You're the best, man. I love you.